Quite honestly, I think because we have such a large customer base, hundreds of thousands of providers, so we service anything from one doctor to thousands of doctors in a practice. So for us, I think the biggest challenge is getting down to talking to your 1 and 2 doc shops and then getting into those larger provider organizations and having an experience for both of those, the vast difference between the two client bases. And so we have to, again, always be sort of ever changing with how we're going about talking to a smaller doc practice in a rural area versus a huge health system in a metropolitan city that's buzzing and that has all the bells and whistles. And so I think for us, customer experience can be drastically different one way or another. Another thing we do is we do a survey and we do NPS scoring, which is really helpful with our with getting a gauge on what we're doing right and how they're feeling about us, and not necessarily just what we're giving them in terms of marketing or email campaigns or things like that. We're also getting a feel for how do they feel about our products and how do they feel about our customer service, things like that. Our role in influencing a cohesive customer experience is making sure that the customer is always notified of any change. For instance, we just recently moved our data center to the cloud. It was a very big communication project for my team. Lots of steps, lots of pieces and parts, lots of touches to the customer to make sure that they were informed every step of the way of what was going to be happening, how things were going to be changing. Another example of that is we just launched a new client portal for them. So we have lots of reasons to keep the client at top of mind, keep them communicating, keep the communication flowing with them. Lots of touch points, mostly email is how we communicate with them. We have heard from several customers, believe it or not, lately that they'd like to be called a little bit more, believe it or not, in this day and age. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but our customers really do need to be informed because of the technology, how fast it changes.